everybody, how you guys doing? And yes, this is the last video from the spring cleaning. Yay! This is the last video, and for today, to wrap up this series, I'm going to talk about the living room. I will help you clean this great space, not actually like going there and helping you cleaning, but give you the tips and the tools to help make it an effective and efficient and less stressful possible task to do. As usual, I will divide this process in 3 parts. Let's start with the first one, is what? Taking everything out. Let's start it. You already know that I think it's crucial, I think it's important to take everything out of the spaces. Take everything out of the cabinets, take every decoration that you have around the living room. Take everything, for example, if you have a bookcase, take all the books from the bookcase, because, oh my god, that's a place that can be so dirty, because you're not gonna take all the books, depending on the size of your bookcase, you're not gonna take all the books every single time that you are cleaning. Of course not. It takes too much time and too much effort. So this is a perfect time to do that. Take all the books, and the books needs to be clean as well, because they have dust as well. Not just the bookcase, but the books needs to be clean as well. What else do you need to take off? If you have covers on your pillows, if you have covers on your sofa, take everything out. Set aside to wash it and to put something new and clean. Take off the rugs if that's the case as well. Everything, curtains, what else? I don't know, plants, whatever you have inside of the living room, take everything out so that it is you have like overall look of how the living room is, because with all of those things inside, you don't realize most of the time the stains, the dust, or the things that needs to be cleaned in a deeper way. So with everything out of the way, it makes everything easier to analyze. On this stage, it is important for you to, as I always mention, have your notebook and write everything that you are going to keep, the things that you're going to throw away. I know that some items we get like attachment to them, but really be careful with that. Do you really need that? Do you really love it? Is something that really is in your heart and you must have that item on your living room? Think about it, because that's important too. Check out the walls, if they need to repaint, for example. This is a great time to analyze that. The floor, is everything good with the floor? Do you need to just to maintain, like give a proper care to the floor, or do you need to change something? The sofas are good, the coffee table is good. Do you have enough storage? Do you need more storage? Do you need other ways to store things so that the space doesn't look clutter? As usual, create more organic flow on your space. Don't put too much stuff on the way. You have to have like a transit path that is able to do in an easy way. One thing with the living room is, most of the time, not most of the time, but sometimes the living room is not just for the purpose of watching television. You can use the living room for other things as well. That's something to be considered. Decide if the layout of the living room is working well for you, if it is effective or not. What areas on the living room that you have, or do you want to add more areas, different areas on your living room, for example? Let me give you guys an example. For if you the living room, okay, you have the living room to gather with family and friends, to receive other people, to watch television, to read a book, to have like a space for your kid to play, or do you have an office inside of your living room? In my case, I have my office in the same place that I have my living room, and therefore I needed to create different areas, and they cannot like interfere with each other, because if they interfere with each other, then the flow will not gonna be easy and effective for me. For example, if I'm working, this is just my working space, and nothing has to come like disturb what I'm doing, to disturb my work. And the same goes with the part on my living room that is used for the television, for example. If it is possible, consider the where you put the sofa and the television. If it is a place that people not gonna cross between to go to one place to another that often, if it is just one thing or just one time, okay, cool. If that's possible, because not all the spaces, you can think about that, but it's something to consider and to analyze as well. The living room layout. Decide what the purpose of the living room, what are the purposes of, if it just has one, where you're going to establish each area of each purpose of the living room, and with that then you can move forward, because first you need to decide what you want, and then you can move forward, because later when is the time to organize, then you already have everything, you already know, you have already established what you will do with that living room. So this is the perfect time to do that, to analyze, to write it down on your notebook. A good tip, I think I already mentioned this, I don't remember, but if I didn't, a great tip to make changes throughout the year is with the pillowcases, with sofa covers, with the rugs, and with the curtains. Those 4 items are great for you to change the overall feeling or the design of your living room, because you have the other things that's going to stay all the year, and those 4 items can be changed throughout the year according to your needs, according to what you feel. For example, now I'm feeling that I don't want to have a dark living room, for example, and I want something lighter. This is a great and easy way to change it, with changing the design, the colors, or the materials of the things that I have on my living room, that you have on your living room as well. So it's a quick, easy, and cheap way to do it. You don't have to go bananas and change everything. No, just change those 4 decoration items, and it is possible to create a huge difference just with that in mind. And don't forget to combine everything when you're changing changing those covers and curtains and rugs. Make it in a way they combine with each other, and then in a way they combine with the furniture that you have on your living room as well. Depend on your tastes. This part is done. Let's go to the next one. Now is the cleaning time. The cleaning time, it is important to, first of all, sleeves up and let's get dirty. Because you have to clean every corner of the space. Like I said in the previous videos, it is important to clean everything, because the spring cleaning is all about that, to get deep in the cleaning, because you're not going to do that most of the time. You're not going to do that all the rest of the year, or you're going to do from time to time. So take advantage of this warmer weather and do that, to clean every corner of the space. Let's start with the walls. If like I said previously, do you need to paint the walls, or do you have stains on the walls that you need to wash it? Start with that. Walls and the ceiling. Always pay attention to the ceiling, because the ceiling gets dirty too. Clean the ceiling, clean the walls, clean the floor, clean the baseboard, because depending on the type of the baseboard, the skirt board, there can be dust as well. Most of the time there are dust. Depending on the type of baseboard, there will be dust as well. and you're gonna see a lot. I assure you that you're gonna see a lot of dust there too. So it is important to check out every corner. The windows too. Great time to wash the windows. On the walls, for example, like I said on the previous video, use a broom or something else, depending on the type of the wall too, because the texture will influence what you're gonna use to clean the walls. To use a broom or something else to dust off the dust on the walls. See if you have stains on the ceiling, if you need to repaint the ceiling, for example. What else? Vacuum all the place. If that's possible, vacuum everything in your living room. But if you have a vacuum instead of a broom, if you have a broom, use the broom now to broom everything. But if you don't, if you have a vacuum, that's better. Then you are going to vacuum everything in the end of the process. After you clean all the cabinets, after you clean all the furniture, all the TV, everything. After you clean everything, then you vacuum the space, because it's possible when you are cleaning, you're gonna make the floor dirty anyway. When I say to use it with the broom, when I say, why do I say that you need to broom first? Because of course that's my beef with the broom, is that when you are sweeping the floor with the broom, there are a lot of particles that are going to the air, and they will store in your furniture. That's the reason why it's important for you to broom first. And that's why I don't like to sweep the floor with a broom, because sweep the floor with a broom because of that situation. But then if I go to clean everything out, if I'm going to dust everything, then for sure things will go to the floor. So if I have to, if I don't have a vacuum, if I have to sweep the floor with the broom, then for sure I will need to mop the floor after. You have to it's better for you to mop the floor anyways, but especially if you use the broom instead of the vacuum. It is crucial for you to take all the dirty out of the space. Great time too to push every heavy furniture away from the walls, the ones that are against the walls, or the ones that are most of the time against the walls. Push for example, the coffee table is in the middle of the living room, for example. Push everything out and vacuum or broom sweep under the furniture and mop it as well. It's a perfect time to do that. I will tell you something so important. Please, if possible, vacuum the sofa. There are so many particles, dust, dirty things on your sofa, more than you think. Depending on the sofa, if you have like those sofas that has like the sections that you can take out the sections, take out all the sections and vacuum on that part as well, because you will find so many dirty things inside of your sofa. And the sofa is a place that you stay a long period of time, and all of those things will interfere with your health. As usual, don't forget about the web spiders. Me and my beef with the web spiders. Don't forget to clean that as well. Check out for molds. Check out for mold in the walls, in the ceiling, sometimes in the furniture as well, especially in the back of the furniture, the place that you don't go, that you don't clean that often. Sometimes it has a mold as well. I think I already mentioned, but wash the rugs if it is possible. If your rug is too heavy and it's more difficult for you to wash your rug, put it on the sun. It's a great way to kill the bugs and to make it fresher. To make it fresher as well, put it on the sun. It's a great thing to do. If you don't have a rug, if you have, for example, carpet, use the proper products as well to clean deeply your carpet and to maintain it. Use the proper products on your pieces of furniture. Use things that will help you, first of all, avoid the dust, and to maintain it, your furniture as well, to give them to increase or to maintain their lifetime. Again, lifetime. Because that will assure you that you don't have to keep changing your furniture that often, and the environment will appreciate that too, if you don't keep changing your furniture all the time. Always choose the proper products to use in different type of materials. Be careful with that, pay attention to that, because it is important as well. And I will study a little bit more about products and different type of products, natural products, or the chemicals that we sometimes have to use anyways. I will study, and I will create a video about that to help you guys to choose the proper products as well. So the cleaning is done. Everything looks fresh, and everything looks clean, smells great. You let the floor dry and everything after you mop it. Now is the time for the next part of this process. Let's start. The part that I love the most is what? Organization. I love to organize things. I'm that kind of person that sometimes take everything out just to reorganize everything again, because I just love to organize things. And I'm that person that my friends and family sometimes call me like, do you want to help me sort out things here? Do you want to help me like to organize things? And I'm like, oh, I like it. As long as I'm not the cleaning, if there's the organization, yeah, of course I'm gonna go. Sometimes it feels like that I don't like to clean. I don't like to clean. No, I don't like to clean. No, I don't like to clean. I'm cleaning since I was a kid, so... But I hate to have a place that is not clean, that is smells bad, that is not organized. I hate that. So I clean anyways. Not that I love, but because I need it, and I need it. Period. End of the story. I clean because I need it, and everybody should clean because they need it. That's the one task that we have to do anyways. Doesn't matter if you like it or not, you have to clean your space. It's good for your health, it's good for your mental health as well, physical, mental. It's only gonna do good things to you, believe me. So coming back again to organization. In my mind, in my point of view, the more clean, the more organized things are, the more effortless things will go throughout your days, from your daily basis. If you have everything organized, if you have everything in the proper place, then it will make your life so much easier. That's why I'm always pointing to have things organized in a way that is suitable for you, in a way that is effective for your daily life. Make those organization for yourself, because you are the one who use it, and for those that will use the space too. Make that mindset about that situation. The main goal of having everything organized is to use your time the best you can, because the time is something that is not coming back. So use it in in a way that is effective, in a way that it will save you time and energy as well. It is important to manage our time, and if you have everything organized previously, then it's going to be easier for you to organize and to manage what you're going to do throughout your day. Believe me. On this part of the organization, like I said before, you already had established the purpose of each area of your living room. You already know what kind of storage, or if you need more storage or not. You already know the design that you want for your living room. Now everything is coming back to your living room, but probably less of the things that you had there before, because you already sort out everything. You already analyze and decide what would go and what will not go to your living room. Now is the time to organize, to design, to make the living room a space that is suitable for you, that it will make you feel comfortable, that will make you feel good. Because probably the living room is one of those parts, for me, for example, is the part of the house that I use the most is the living room. So it has to be like a cocoon, almost like a cocoon for me, because I will snuggle on inside of on the sofa under my blankets, and I will chill, I will watch a movie, anything. There are different types of organization. There are different ways to maintain the living room organized, especially when you have kids. In my case, I have a kid. If you have like spaces on the living room, because that happens a lot. My kid is not on the bedroom playing, he's playing on the living room. That's my case. If you don't have kids, you have other things on your living room for sure. But in the case that you have a kid, if you have like a specific place with storage for their toys, is a great way to maintain everything tidy. And it's going to be easier for you to say, okay, you finish playing, now you can save everything inside of the boxes, for example. I think the boxes are the best thing to use are the best product to use in a living room. There are so many different types of boxes with different materials, colors, textures. There are a big variety of boxes, and the living room is one of the best places to use them, to store things. You have drawers, you have cabinets, but when you are organize it in a way that, for example, things that the same process that you did on the kitchen, the things that you use the most on front, the things that you use less often, you put on the back. The things that are more important go to the front, the things that are less important go to the back. Always do that. If you have drawers on your living room furniture, divide the drawers. Don't just throw things inside of the drawer just like that, because when you're gonna go to find something, it's gonna be difficult for you. If you organize everything, I had this friend that he had his office and on his living room as well, and he had this cabinet with drawers, and inside of the drawers he had like boxes, acrylic, I think the acrylic ones, like the one transparent, I'm pretty sure acrylic ones, and he had like a ton of boxes inside of the drawer, and in each box he has different types of things, like pens, like clips, rubbers, pencil cases, a lot of things inside of those boxes, and make it that is an easy way for you to grab things. Okay, I know where my things are, I just need to go to that drawer, I have everything sorted out, making my life easier, my life less stressful as possible. If you have bookcase, you can organize your bookcase either you can go and like put everything. The other day I heard this guy saying that he organized his bookcase like in color. He organized his bookcase in color, like it was like a Pantone chrome. That's a great idea to do it. Or you can organize everything in topics as well. in different topics. In my case, I have books from arts, I have books about plants, I have books for my kid. I have different kinds of books for my kids, ones with the stories, one with things that he will learn. So you can organize in the bookcase, for example, in different subjects, in different areas, instead of have everything without an organization. It's going to be difficult for you to find something when you need it. It's better for you to have everything organized in a way that is effective as usual. Good thing to use too is baskets. I have like a basket to put, it is a big basket to put my throws and my blankets and some board games as well. And my kid, he puts some other things there. He put the balls for the dogs on that basket because it's a big basket. So that basket is for that, for the throws, blankets, board games, and for the balls for the dogs to play with it when they are inside the house as well. When we are designing, it is important to analyze everything, to understand what do you need from that space. That's like when you're deciding to design something, you have to the main thing is to understand the purpose, because if you know the purpose, then everything will flow easily after that, because you already know what you're going to use the space, what really do you need in that space, and then the layout or choosing the design is going to be easier for you as well. I will show you guys some examples of storage that you can use on your living room. I have some baskets, of course, I love baskets, boxes, and other types of organization. On my Pinterest, as usual, you will find a lot more. You're gonna find ways to decorate your living room, different styles, different decorations, items of decoration, different color palette. You will find everything on my Pinterest as well, and you will find as well ways to organize your living room. So check out my Pinterest, the link is in the description box. And I have everything that I'm saying here, I have on my blog post on my website as well. As usual, the link is in the description box, you're gonna see that as well. Check out the images, and I talk to you after the images. It's a wrap. It's done. The spring cleaning is done. I cover like the main parts of the house, but if you guys want me to bring other parts from the house, for example, the hall, the, I don't know, garage, if you want me to bring some organizations to the attic, to let me know here in the comment box, that I will create another video explaining other ways to clean those parts of the houses and spaces as well. Let me know. As usual, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, with your family, co-workers, because I'm pretty sure everybody will take advantage and have benefits with this series of spring cleaning. Save this video on your playlist to see it as often as you need it. As usual, take care. Bye, people.